Per our last video, we talked about creating our dashboard and creating the page for that without the grid lines and putting in the text box, using the text box as our background, and then putting all of our information into the dashboard. So what I've done is taken all of the charts that I created personally that I thought would be relevant and added them here. I added three charts from my pivot charts and pivot tables rather than using four for this particular visualization. It looked best in the formatting and for what I'm trying to show. So you'll notice here each of these little squares is its own box. Oh, and when I click on it, it may not show because what I've done is already grouped them. So you notice out here this is showing like, hey, I clicked in the middle and it's showing here because I already grouped it. So let me show you the format and the grouping. So I could ungroup it, but I don't want to do that. And all I did was went around, pressed the control button, and pressed every single little table I have here. So I clicked on the table, I clicked on the slicer, I clicked on my instructions, I clicked on my background text box, and I clicked on my title text box, and then click group. So now when I move it, it can only move here and no one can mess with it. So yay! I could encrypt that, but because it's going to be here in a video, I'm not going to encrypt that. Okay, so then I want to show you a couple things. Number one, here you want to create a title, and I noticed already that my title doesn't have the year, so I want to put 2017 there so people can give a reference to this. They are doing another survey this year, so we'll probably have the information by the beginning of next year in 2020 and be able to redo all of this information with new data. So yay! I put instructions here. I know we talked about the instruction page, and we're not working on that right now, but I want my users of this document to be able to go in and click and know what to click on to control things. So particularly this slicer. So it says click on the button to filter by county, and I noticed there I did want to have it by county before, so I made it county, but now I have it by industry. So again, I'll have to go back and change that. So let's do a quick filter here. Here's my slicer. And we're doing trade and transportation, service providing, everything is moving right. So we see that it is working and it's connected to the bottom here. And we're not going by county, so it's not giving us all of that information. But if I do, let's see, control and manufacturing, I do 2 industries, then it's going to give me more information at the bottom based on each industry. So now I've clicked 3. Doing a little filtering there. Here's another issue that I have to fix too with my circle chart, is that I created a slice to come out, and what I wanted was the slice that was focused on and had the most wages and benefits. However, what the computer understood me saying is, hey, every time it turns yellow, just pull out the yellow slice. So I'm going to have to go back and change it and make it pull out the slice that has the most wages and benefits, which at this point is manufacturing. So right here, what else? I'll show you my bottom chart here. It looks a little funky, but it's easier to read. I had another chart there and it was just a little more difficult to read. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I showed you how to group. Here, this is your unfilter. We've got everything there. We've got our instructions. All right, let's go to the next steps.